guys, it's Lindsay. Welcome to Mama Shmoo's Homeschool Reviews. Today's video, I'm going to try to make an attempt to show you guys in detail our homeschool room tour. Right now, we moved into a rental, so hopefully this will give you guys some ideas for some small spaces. This is our table, and I always have like a centerpiece in the middle. I just have a plant, and I got a little Santa cup from Target, and I just put a little cloth with an ornament. And my mom got me this candle, which is so awesome. It's on a timer, so it comes on every day for 5 hours, and it really cozies up our homeschool room when we do homeschool. So this is just the way our room looks. This picture looks so small in the video, but that's okay. And then I have my little tree right here. So we just have our tree right next to our dining room, and then this is the outside patio, so the kids can hang out there and do school if they want to. Here is the bookshelf that we primarily use for all of our like poetry books, Bibles. We have our calendar here, and then we are doing the unit study of the human body, so I have a lot of our resources here, not all, but a lot. And then this corrals all of their like pencils and stuff. And then in here is kind of like their locker. So my daughter has a locker at the top, and then he has a shelf at the bottom, and since he's shorter, and so his first grade work is in there, and her third grade curriculum is in there. And since we do live in a small house, I will show you that I tuck away a lot of stuff. So this is a lap, little beanbag lap pad for them to do their work if we're traveling. This is a little, I'm going to try to zoom in for you. This is a little dry erase board with a chalkboard, and they can bring that out. And then I have my abacus right there that we use a lot, and then a pencil sharpener. I just decided to put it in here for the video so you guys can see. Usually we have it in our kitchen, but the kids have really been like sharpening these pencils a lot because we've been doing lots of coloring. So I just keep it down there now. And then this cute little basket I got from, where did I get it from? Joann Fabrics. I got it on sale. I love the black and the natural wood color. I'm obsessed with baskets for organizing. Anything that looks natural, I'm obsessed with. So if you can organize with baskets, I would suggest to do it because it's just, you can get really good deals, and they're so pretty to keep all your stuff in for school. And it looks more like my dining room instead of a school room. So I have their laptop here. So they primarily just use a laptop for like teaching textbooks, my daughter does, and then I'll have them go on pbs.com, and that's basically it. And they like to use the Google Docs so they can write stories or type. And then here are the clipboards that we got at the beginning of the year. This is my son's math, and he has his writing journal in here. And then this is my daughter's math, and inside she has her writing journal, and then the pencils that go in it. So it keeps it super organized. So that is where I put it. And then I have in the back of this their charger for their computer. So alongside this bookshelf, I have a little weekly schedule that I got from Marshall's for like $7. And I just put down the things that we do every day. So this is my daughter's subjects, and I just check them off. And this is my son's subjects, our little scripture and memory verse that we don't do every day. So it's just up there. But I have a bunch of these that I made when we first started homeschooling, and it turns into a train, so it's really cool. So I just put that one up, and we'll just read it and memorize it throughout the month. And this is my reward system. My daughter and my son, they have 2 stars every day if they're obedient and they're like, you know, no attitudes, they're doing their school well, they get a star. And when they get 5 stars, they get a animal eraser. So that is what we do. And then over here is just like the days. So I just put the main subjects that we do together, like our electives. We do Spanish, science, and Spanish that week. Sometimes we'll do Spanish, science. Other times we might not do Spanish 2 times, we might just do it once. So I kind of like record what we do to keep ourselves like on track. And that's it. It's very simple. You could add so much more stuff to it, but I just basically put it up here with like a 3M strip, and hopefully it won't fall. So that is how I keep things hidden, because from the front of the shelf, you don't see it. All right, so I'm gonna show you this. I got this on Amazon. It's a little dinged up because we drop it a lot, but it's super cute. It's like a gold and black calendar. I don't know what it's called, block calendar. So this is mainly for decoration, but we use it every single day. My son is responsible for changing the date and the day and the month. And he has his calendar, so he does it every day, and we go over yesterday, today, tomorrow, how many days of the week, what's the month, and all that. I have a little plant back here. I think I got it at Target for $5. It's super cute. I love putting like pops of green. And then we have our good tried and true like Bible devotionals, the Indescribable, Devotions for the Young, and I think we have this Bible here. So those are the ones that we mainly have been reading the past few months, and all of our poetry books that we like reading. The New Kid on the Block, Where the Sidewalk Ends, our favorite one by Julie Andrews, the collection poems, songs, and lullabies. There's some of them from her the movies that she's been in, so we love it. The Llama Who Had No Pajama, we love that one. Sing a Song of Popcorn, and then some of these are like scholastic ones that I got from a teacher. And The Child's Garden of Verses. This is one of our favorite farm ones. It's like a barnyard like poem book. And then this is where I like store all of our scripture things right here, our scripture verses. So it's just very, you know, practical. This is our morning time area. And then here I put all of our like colored pencils, crayons, scissors, glue, pencils. And they like to use my friction pen, so it's in there too. So we try to put everything in here. The kids just grab this. They could literally, like, if they want to go out to the patio, they can go out to the patio. If they want to put it at the table here, they can. If they want to go in the rooms, they can do it. So this, I highly suggest to get something like this. I got this from, I'm trying to tell you all those stores, Kirkland's, but our Kirkland's went out of business, so I think I got it for $7, $8. But you can get like a utensil holder, and you can get the metal ones from Hobby Lobby, anything like this. It's just really nice because it's looking like a basket again. I love this color, and it pops, the color pops really nicely against my dark wood bookshelf that I've had for 15 years since we've gotten married. And so I'm going to show you guys this. I'm trying to be detailed about everything we have. Because I know when I watch homeschool tours as a new homeschooler, I really enjoyed seeing what families had. All right, so I have the Human Body Professor Noggin trivia cards. This I just have out because this is a Stories of the Jewish Holidays. I was going to read a Hanukkah book to them this week when they get back from my mom's house. This is my body book. I also have Inside Your Outside, Bones book, Looking Into My Body, See Inside Your Body from Usborne. This one's a library book that I really, really suggest anyone to have in their library. First Human Body Encyclopedia. And then my all-time favorite is this body book by Scholastic. And this is just how to make a hands-on model. And it's a hands-on model for like all parts of your body. Just so fun. We have been having a blast doing it. So that is what we have like up here. So I always decorate this. I always have our poetry and Bibles here. Our unit study and all of our supplies, pretty simple. And then when you open this up, it gets a little, you know, messy, but that's okay. This is just how it is. I have my daughter's section here for 3rd grade. She has a basket again. I got at Joann Fabrics on sale. So it holds like her clock, her frozen pencil she got, her like index cards for the Good and the Beautiful. Oops, sorry. They just did a menorah the other day. And then I have a little hook here that has the multiplication flashcards. So you can put little hooks in the bookshelves, and it's a really great way to save space. She has some envelopes to make letters for her family and friends. I have the Good and the Beautiful poetry book. I can't see where I'm going now. I have the Good and the Beautiful poetry book, her Explode the Code 6 that we love, beginning cursive that she's still doing, her book club binder for her co-op, her vocabulary Lakeshore journal that we've had forever. We use it with the Good and the Beautiful when they have new vocabulary. This is her level 3 reader, her daily summer activity book that she likes doing still, her BJU math. This is just something from the Dollar Tree that she uses to practice cursive. She likes to do her math practice from 2nd grade, and the complete book of maps and geography, her song school Spanish, and this is the Good and the Beautiful, typing and handwriting. Okay, I had to sit down to get like low to the ground for my sons. All right, so he has a basket too. He just did this menorah with candlesticks. I got it online. We have his color by number stuff that he was doing the other day. So we kind of just throw stuff in the basket. But he has his crayons, more scissors, extra colored pencils, and his regular pencils, stickers, just things that he likes to keep in his little area. Whatever he can fit in here. I just put this in the Ziploc bag because the candles might get lost. So yeah, and then his Fun Tales readers. This is what we read a lot of. He also reads his Starfall reader set along with his reading lesson. We've been doing his primary journal where he draws a picture every week and writes what we do so we remember some fun memories. His Explode the Code 2 that he really is in love with. He loves Explode the Code 2. This is a essential part of his phonics along with the readers. We're still doing the handwriting level 1 that we got last year, so he's done like maybe about half of the book. There's like 100 lessons in here, so he's doing the other 100. Here is a sorry, that's a weird noise from my refrigerator. Here is a calendar that he's going to be using for 2021. He's excited about that. We got it from our realtor, so he's so excited. It's like pictures of the beach. His little notebook, my calendar book that he hasn't really used because he's been using this calendar from Costa Rica. One of my my husband's coworker takes photography in Costa Rica, so he has been enjoying that one. This is his reading lesson book that we use every day. So we do reading lesson, his readers, and Explode the Code. Then his Song School Spanish that we absolutely, well, I absolutely love. His summer activities book, they kind of like to do it once in a while. The beginning geography book that we do a little bit. And then his BJU math, which we do every day. Then he has his cool like car notebook that I got him, his Paw Patrol handwriting, and then these like counting books. I didn't even realize they were back here. And then this is like an old notebook that he used to work on. So this is his little locker. And then this is her little locker. And I really like having these baskets. They have cloth inside of them. They could put any of their like special stuff that goes with their curriculum in there. And then it helps like keep the books up straight. Over here is our TV. And we do put lots of their like toys and some of their homeschool stuff here as well. I just wanted to show you like our Christmas decor. So these stockings I got on Amazon, I love them. I'm gonna show you like close up what they look like. They're like knitted and they're so beautiful. I love them so much. It was like $32 I think for all 4 of them. So underneath here, I will try to show you guys what we have. So we have all of our Hanukkah books from when they're little, and some new Hanukkah books that we are liking. I still like this Thanksgiving book that talks about Christmas, and all of these like books that we've had throughout the years that they like for me to read. So that is like our little homeschool morning basket for the holidays. So we have that right here, and whenever I want to like read a book with them on the couch, I have it there. So that is that basket. Just our cable box here. Over here I have several readers, so I just have more baskets. These are a bunch of like readers for the kids. Over here we have a travel chess game, a Monopoly game, and I have more readers here like Leapfrog readers. So on this bookshelf right here at the top I have my Bible. I just got my daughter her own Bible for her 8th birthday. She wanted one so bad, and this was a really affordable Bible. I got it on Amazon, so if you're looking for a Bible that has no devotionals, it's just the scripture, that is what I wanted to get for my daughter, because she's not a preteen, and there's certain themes in the devotionals I think are too mature for her. So maybe in a few years, but now I just got her that one. It's just plain Bible, no devotionals. And then this is my Bible. And then I've been reading the Sally Clarkson new book, Awakening Wonder. I finished the one by Greta Eskridge called Adventuring Together. Of course, my favorite, The Brave Learner, my Charlotte Mason companion that I like to look at, and Teaching from Rest, which is really one of my favorites. Oh, and then this is where it's been, How Great Is Our God devotional. I was looking for that. And then over here, you'll see our menorah. This is just a family menorah that's pretty tarnished. I kind of like it like that. And my daughter and son have been like practicing lighting the candles. So Hanukkah's coming up in a few days, so I'm super excited about that. Over here is kind of like our homeschool arts and crafts. It's very minimal, but you'll see what I mean. It's all of their crafts for Christmas and Hanukkah. They put everything in there. Down here is just a bunch of cardstock, paper, construction paper, And they just come to this little shelf, and they usually do everything on the floor of the table, and they grab their paper that they want, and then they just shove it all back in here, and it makes it look cute. This is from Hobby Lobby. I think I got it for like, I don't know, $6 for each one. And this goes with my table runner, so it's pretty cute. And then down here is the nativity scene that we got, I think at Marshall's. It's kind of messed up. The kids play with it a lot. So under here, we have like puzzles and DVDs and the kids' cars, like all my son's cars and everything, and like all of the toys that they like to play with in the living room. And then over here, I have my little globe, so we use that for history. So that is how I hide a lot of our stuff. It's all in this little TV center area. And I love these little bins that I got. These are the bins at the bottom that are like cream colored. They have a wooden handle. I also got on Amazon. They're a little expensive, but they're really well made, and they carry all their toys. And I think they're like 15 by 13 for like the Better Home and Gardens like organizer. And these are like 2 sets. So this one's a tall bookshelf, and then this is another one, and we just put it together. Sometimes when we move around, we put another one on this side, or we just use this one in the middle. This is the last part. I took you into my fancy closet. And I have this shelf, and my husband said that it's a very, very strong shelf that they use at work. So I thought, let's get it, because I want to put my books that I have in here. Now, this is not all my stuff. My kids have their own room with their books and their bookshelves, so this is just kind of some of our books. It's not everything that we have. So I don't know, this is not really organized the way I want it, but I wanted to show you like real life. This is the binders. This is my homeschool binder, and my daughter's and my daughter and my son used to have these 5-star flex folders, but we've changed it to the clipboard system. These are like extra supplies here, some of my permanent markers and like extra glue, things that I don't want them like grabbing and using all the time. I have this for like our unit study that we're going to do hopefully at the end of the quarter for geography. It's just like a map to fill out the capitals of the states and the state names. And then I have these extra boxes that I thought I was going to use that I haven't used yet. This is the second shelf, so I'm going to give you a little tour of our books. Some of our favorites. The young readers, I would suggest if you have a young reader, The Dragon of Blue Land, Elmoran the Dragon. Farmer Boy is amazing. These are all of our Little House on the Prairie. We've read all of them. We love them. We've read them since kindergarten, and we finished them, and I would suggest any family starting homeschooling to read them. They're awesome. This is also an extra book called West from Home, so if any of you guys are really interested in her life, these are letters from Laura Ingalls from San Francisco in 1915 that she sent back to her husband while she was visiting her daughter, and so I've read that one. That one's really interesting. And then Mr. Popper's Penguins, Beverly Cleary, Boxcar Children, Ranger in Time. These are great books, Penny and Peter, and here's a Penny. My daughter loved these. She loved reading them in 2nd grade. So these are great. The Boxcar Children set. We have yet to read all of them. These are like some of our books for history for the next quarter. Imagination Station, The Trump and the Swan. I can't wait to read this one. So these are just some of our Read Out Loud books. I don't know if I have some in the back. Maybe I do. And then over here on the third shelf is our top student, our Evan Moore books. We use these throughout the year. My daughter comes in here, and it might be a little disorganized, but she'll pull books out and she'll read them. So this is her like little library. These are some readers that my son will be reading eventually. So I have these readers like Bob books, All I Can Read here. Some extra devotions. These are some like historical books, like Who Was books, some history explorer books, Time Traveler, Robin Hood, Story of the World from when we did it in last year, the audio American History and World History of the Big Fat Notebook. These are really good. My daughter reads them. And then I have this one, the Book of History. This is a 15-foot fold-out timeline, so if your kids are really into history, it's good. And right here is our Story of the World. We didn't do the audio this year. We just have this book and then this book. And I like to read children just like me with it. So I just put it away in the shelf because we're doing Human Body. And so I'll pull it back out soon. This is a Magic School Bus kit I got at the thrift store. Our music book, our art book, our paper roll, a lot of our science books that we like nature anatomy, I'll try to link some of these books that I have in our curriculum choices throughout the years, but these are some of our favorites, like the animal book from DK. This is such a great like holiday book to give, like a book to give to your kids for Christmas. They love it. Evan Moore Giant Science book, and then just a bunch of random stuff. And then over here I usually have my daughter's portfolio, but here is my son's portfolio, my daughter's portfolio from last year, some other binders from last year, so I try to keep, or 2 years ago. And then I just put everything in here, like my laminator, extra tape, some of their notebooks from when they were younger, some of their artwork that I kept that I wanted to keep, and just like lamination stuff and extra papers and folders that I like to keep in here. So that is like kind of how I house all of our extra random things, like our chapter books and science and history, and yeah, and like extra supplies here. Thank you so much for coming to my closet, and I will end it here. I really appreciate you guys watching. If you are new to my channel, I would love for you guys to subscribe to my channel. I will see you guys in my next video, so stay tuned for more to come. Have a great day.